First of all, I want to welcome everybody as well to our Entrepreneurs Expo, and our healthy Governor Hogan, our legislature, and Secretary Gill for their support of TEDCO and our mission. We have 11 new board members as a result of the change in administration. Somehow they missed me, Mike. I don't know what happened, and they just sort of drifted on with 4 of us. Rob went through this fairly quickly. I want to highlight a couple of things that were very profound in how TEDCO is very different from last year's Expo. First of all, MVF, Maryland Venture Funds, came over. For those who don't know, that's $100 million of capital that we now deploy that we weren't deploying last year. That grew TEDCO over 6-fold, literally overnight. We have become, and I'm going to use Rob's words on this, but it's just phenomenal to me. We have become the largest publicly funded tech transfer and commercialization organization that can take an idea from proof of concept all the way through Series A financing. We're the biggest in the country to do that that's publicly funded. So our new board has recognized how awesome that responsibility is. And as much as we have phenomenal entrepreneurs and a phenomenal tech sector here in Maryland, we've done a couple of things. I'm saving some interesting news for the very end of what will be a very short presentation. But the one thing we've done right now is we've initiated 2 studies, and I need everybody in this room to be aware of them and help us come the first of the year. The first study is that while we know we do good work, we know we can do much better. What was the word, Mike, I need to use? Best needs to be TEDCO's standard. So we're going to ask all of our stakeholders, both those who have had a relationship with TEDCO and those who did not, entrepreneurs, investors, institutions, everyone, to help us understand what we do well, where we can improve, and what we're missing. We need as much qualitative, candid insight as possible to get better and to realize our full potential. So that's the first study we need your help with. The second study is we want to figure out what TEDCO should become tomorrow so that we can be the very, very best tomorrow. What communities we should be serving, what services and support we should be offering, what TEDCO can do that would have a profound effect on innovation in our entrepreneurial community. And we need your insight, and we need insight, frankly, from beyond Maryland, and that takes us out of our collective comfort zone, that challenges what we're doing and who we can be. We want to ensure that we lay a foundation today for a very profoundly different TEDCO tomorrow. So the call to action for all of us in the room, we're going to be announcing after the first of the year who's going to be helping us with both of these studies. And we need your candid insight on what TEDCO should be doing to both improve what we do today and to shape what we do tomorrow. And I also want to thank our amazing staff for the phenomenal work they do. So give them one more round of applause, please. So I've got a bit of news, and I thank both the Secretary and our Executive Director for letting me share this news. No, but that was my payment, right? We know that the Maryland Venture Fund is a great asset for our entrepreneurs. And again, as I said before, it's $100 million of resources for our companies. But we also know, frankly, it'd be so much more. So one of the first key actions of the new board, we worked on selecting a new managing director for the MVF funds. And we're going to introduce that person to you this morning. We've hired somebody with great investment experience, an individual who has both venture capital investing in his background, but has also been an entrepreneur who's gone through what many of you in this room are going through today. He has a passion for our state's entrepreneurial potential. He has a passion for what MVF can mean as an engine for growth in our entrepreneurial community. He realizes how complicated it is to make sound investments today because these funds are evergreen funds for the future entrepreneurs of Maryland. So there's a real tension in investing wisely and soundly in today's entrepreneurs, but ensuring that the returns that those entrepreneurs generate, frankly, bring back more money to seed the next generation. He also realizes that too many communities haven't been on the venture capital radar in our state or, frankly, in our country. And that our state needs to fully realize this potential Entrepreneurs of all backgrounds and experiences should be supported. He's worked for over 15 years at such local venture capital firms as Growtech and Boulder. Our investment community knows him, respects him, and will see in him a great partner and resource. At High Street Partners, he and his partners took a SaaS platform for globally expanding companies through several venture rounds to a $100 million exit. He's an entrepreneur's entrepreneur. He's going to be fair, supportive, and helpful to all the entrepreneurs. And for those which MVF funds, he will be unwavering in ensuring they succeed through mentoring their growth as an advocate for additional capital and other resources. Andy, come up here. Please help me welcome Andy Jones to TEDCO family as our new managing director of the MVF funds. And it was not a eulogy. He's here to work. Thank you all.